Hello everyone, and welcome back to West of Loathing. So, we're actually nearing the end of the game. Because technically we've done practically everything except Redwood stuff. Because we did the Hell Cow thing. We dealt with the clowns, technically. Took us forever to find the clown campsite, because I didn't realize, oh yeah, the destroyed campsite leads to the clown campsite. I was wandering around aimlessly thinking, I'll just run into it, but nope, you have to actually go there and deduce that. So now that's, we also went to the Buffalo Pile and made Buffalo Bill. He only really shows up in combat, but oh well. Oh yes, the grade A scary trees. So am I forgetting anything? Right. Redwood stuff. Door, just paint. Reboot Hill. Because the dead keep popping up. Because there's still that problem. I mean, where's my necromancer? You'll free the necromancer generous and the information you did so far. If you want a recipe for delivery robes, looking at it more closely, yeah, that doesn't still change for delivery passport or past. That means the necromancer's lair is definitely west of the mountains. Use some of your ley line diagram. You know the location of the necromancer's lair down to a handful of possible locations based on unseen currents of energy that riddle the land. Found a cryptic know about Hellcow energy. The necromancer's lair must be near that crazy power. What do you find at Hellstrom Ranch? Found a discipline slip that mentioned dangerous mushrooms, but you don't really know what to do with the information. Oh, I have to learn more about that. I went into the tower to find the cadaver. But I haven't actually found the necromancer's lair yet. So, strange that the keyhole in the trunk of the tree. You have what's up with that tree? Oh god, no, I remember this one. See the ghost of an elderly woman holding flowers. She seems lost and depressed. Well, but beyond what's expected for a ghost. Elderly man, is there something I can help you with? What's so on for? I can't remember at all. Let's start at the beginning, okay? You see, I had 4 daughters. They married 4 brothers, the Smith boys, and after that, they each had 5 daughters of their own. Fortunately, I haven't lived every one of the 24 of them. You know you're a ghost, right? Oh yes, in fact, I died here in this graveyard where they're all buried. I came to visit them, and I suppose my poor old heart finally gave out. It's not the problem, though. 95 years is a pretty good run, after all. Oh yeah, 95 years out in the west, and that is pretty good. What did you forget? I brought this bouquet of flowers upon my favorite granddaughter's grave, but I can't remember which of them was my favorite. Why do you have favorites? I'm so ashamed I can't bear to leave until I remembered. See, well, maybe I could help you figure it out. Well, thank you, I'd appreciate that ever so much. Can you remember anything about your granddaughter? Well, I'm quite certain her first name ended in a vowel. Okay, anything else? I know I was 40 when she was born. Oh no, 37. So 42? So it's somewhere in that range. Okay, anything else? First name was longer than her last, just like mine. Yeah, but I don't really know your name now, do I? No, she was very nice to she wasn't very nice to any of my daughters. Anything else? She passed at the same age as poor Becky. Okay. On her favorite hopper's name. She named me Lover Story but just the year before she died. Nay, okay then. I'll be back in a moment. Oh, this is gonna be fun. I know I'm doing Becky. Well, I don't know which one's or which. So if we're going based on vows, it would be there's Leslie, there's Pamela, Penelope, Trish. There's a lot of them that end with vows, though. But I don't know which ones are the daughters, which ones are. Wait, no, I have to check the right. Okay, so that's Rebecca, right? Oh. Well, sure. Try fine. Oh, a whole bunch of them in hell. Oh, and we don't do enough damage, do we? Well, we need to do something about that. Increase our mentality, and then drop that. Oh, but 2 survived. Well, at least things have reached the point where they can survive. That's impressive, honestly. Hey. Our song here lies a sweet game. May they never wake up. We have the sweet sword. Now you're royalty. Yay. It's, not terrible. Or some Nazi. Nazi for a sword, though, is not really that great, unless you're mostly doing guns and you just need that to increase your stats. Otherwise, yeah, it's not really that great. Okay, so we know we're back. Carthon was burned to low by mail because it stares at the address for hours. Without this was a joke with somebody going to house from rancho should they die. There's the thing. I'm not sure. I need more details. Okay. Quite a few of them were playing it. I was 4 when she was born. Oh, no. 37? I was 42. 37 to 42. First number is longer than our last, which is like mine. That's my dogs and the net. That's the same age as poor Becky. Okay, so Rebecca. So she was born in 1800. That basically mean it narrows down things a bit, so you don't have to actually do math, really. So basically, it would be somewhere in the 37 to 42 range, which means Pamela technically is an option, but she's next to one of her daughters, so no. So Becky, that's the daughter. So, 43. Nice. Penultimate Becky Smith. That one's too young. That one's out. Well, 37 too. Then we have to find the Becky. Narrative. No, just enter for that though. This. 38. Wait. Okay. She passed at the same age. I thought it was the same age they were born, but the same age they passed. Same age that they passed. Okay. 64. 9. They were a lot of the past 59 now. That would be next to, yeah. So I find 60. Okay, so 59, 64, 75. No, 2. 75. Doesn't go into that range. Okay, well, thanks again for giving me one of these. That's making my head hurt. I have to look this one up because too much thinking. Just too much thinking because I should compare the numbers and the netting. I don't know how the netting really helps me. Okay. And partial section. So the granddaughter partial. Okay. Far, though they were somewhere between 37 and 4.2. First name is Val, with 5 letters. She's not married to any of the old lady's daughters. Okay. She died at the same age as Becky. There were 4 Beckys who had died at 16, 24. Can't be Becky since now Becky at the same age. So he's netting by deduction. It's the same person. Oh, apparently. Okay, well, it has, according to that, it has to be either Magdalene or Melissa. There's Magdalene, there's Melissa. I'm gonna guess Magdalene. Oh, there we go. Yeah, just search the team, search and place the bouquet at its base. Yeah, he goes flower. Well, that was the thing. That's gonna plot too. Decent whiskey. I probably need decent whiskey. Cause, yeah. Good riding boots. Oh, ran to a picnic. Ooh. I was gonna say, who has a picnic in a graveyard, but then I realized some people do. Oh. Huh. Oh, right. Huh. Key fragment. So we got all these key fragments. That's a key. The Ton-Ton key. Probably wonder where does that go? Oh, remember that tree we passed? See which one was it? There we go. Huzzah! I have a treasure chest. Inside the treasure chest is an unbreakable ruby. But Ton-Ton. Well, now I don't know what I'm going to use that for, but hey, it's a thing. It has to be turned into jewelry. Lovely. But what type of jewelry? Alright, that one guy. You know the one? Yeah, I am. Let's go around this and be particularly exciting, apart from being a general reminder of your own morality. Hello, who are you? My name's Bernard, but shush, lower your voice, they'll hear us. You with the cultist? Shush, yes. Not a fan. We're hammering dead people scouted. I don't want to be an animal, it sounds horrible. Yeah, about that. Okay, so this ruby can be made into an unbreakable ruby ring for 5 from me at the George Cabin. Do I know what the George Cabin is? Probably not. Now that I think about it, probably not. It's, okay, on the coast in west of Loathing. The coast. Oh, he can turn all those things. Oh. At least I kept that. Oh, interesting. Well, if I get that, I'll look into that. Can you imagine not having to walk around with a fractured skin on? How embarrassing, not to put your code. Sure, well. Plus, I mean, dying's hard enough. Who wants to come back to life just when you've gotten used to being dead, right? I can see that. Please, can you do something? Don't want them to find me. Okay, I'll let you know once safe. Do. Stall chips. Dispel. You dispel the flimsy magic bones. And these cultures look like they'll barely maintain control of that scouting. We could wait and see what happens. But now let's interrupt them. You throw a rock at the scouter which instantly explodes. Well, that was a real high energy ritual they were doing. You jerk, we were using that scouting. You guys are jerks for using a scout in the first place. Why I oughta?
Eleptias there, beast.
Stop, cultist. Oh, not enough damage. Well, let me just use the whole beam now. And drop it. There we go, punch. Silent Buffalo Bill is not that great. Not sure if that's a way to make it better, but yeah. Hooray. Oh, frightening topics. In Netmats. Nothing but 3 bedrolls and single stair smell. Oh. I like that. There's nothing in there, actually. Well, I was hoping for, more clues to the whole necromancer thing, but apparently nothing here, really. Hello, who are you? My name's Bernard, but I already dealt with them. Oh, I got worries, so. Lovely. Well, that's a lower of mine. Let me tell you. Yep, got this worries down. Okay, well, in that case, I'm just going to continue. So the thing is, we need to go back downhill. Partway down the trail, Horskin stumbles. They seem pretty tired from carrying you around all the time. Well, I'll carry my horse for a while. You heave Horskins on your back and carry them for the next leg of the journey so they can rest. What kind of responsible horse owner? So here's the thing that bothers me, though. I mean, look at our stats. But yeah, like, for example, you only really need 30 in like each thing for it to really be the best. You know, we have like 98, 2, and 8. You only really need 30. Also, I increase my dirty poker. Still didn't get for fortune though, did I? So I need to talk to someone who knows things about mushrooms. No, I don't need to buy a mushroom. I need to talk to someone who knows things about mushrooms. No. Don't have goatee. Need to kill more skeletons. You. Okay, Huh. I thought I... Where's my necromancer journal? Right. If only you know about my code. So I thought I would, you know, talk to them about that, but... apparently there's none of them I can talk to about the dangerous mushrooms, so... Huh. Well then. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Your partner. Bakery seems like a strange place for a band to hide out, but I'm probably sure to stop being surprised by now. Bakery? Where people make bread. Do you guys have bread? Sure, yes. To make a bread of cactus. Cactus bread? I thought cactus would be too watery to grind into flour. No, not whole cactus, just pricklers. Okay then. Baker's definitely seen better days. We're going with puns, aren't we? I'm playing out about garbage. Bit Baker's out in his long coat. These tenders just seem dispirited and are trying to drown their sorrows with big much water. Maybe they misunderstood the idiom. Hey, you boys were knowing about some bread that went messing with you. Ah, nuts. I told you we can't throw a belly. Jump, Joey. Wait to just blab everything, dude. Calm down, you two. Maybe just wants his bread back. Hand it over and the trouble you're in will be minimal. Ain't that simple, mister. We sold the bread for meat to start off with this bakery. Why? But you wanted to make some of their lives. Everyone's bread was just bums. Plus, like everyone eats bread, right? So we figured we'd make it big. Okay. We take the made bread you made and we call it even. Man, no problem. Simple as that, we don't know a dang thing about making bread, and it turns out we all eat it with weird clumps. Well, that ain't true, Barry. The last loaf we tried was almost right. Yeah, sure, that one's nearly edible, but we're practically out of ingredients. Okay, maybe I can help. Bones. I might know someone. I know a place. Okay, so we have unlimited grain. We have unlimited bones. We have that person that... we're that one person. Or I just don't have time. I might know someone. Do you know Louise Lantrow? No, who's that? She might just be the sushi bombs. Let me head on over to see where she lives, where she lives and talk to her. Okay, so back to Lady's Ranch. Do. I don't need her remedies. Found it again. You know someone that's hired a baker? I do happen to know of a baker that needs some help. Well, that's wonderful. Oh, jeez, I can't go like this, though. Feel free, nobody would ever let me step further to the kitchen looking things. Do you have a bar of soap? Man, sure, no problem. Thank you so much. You give the bar of soap and directions to the bakery boys' bakery, and she sets her to find somewhere to take a bath before a job interview. Huzzah! Okay. Now we go back and see if that helped. As you take great consideration of breath behind you, and you realize you've been ambushed by a hell cow. Oh no, not a hell cow. See the Louise busy making bread. Very baker hops to his feet as you enter. Hey, thanks for saying Louise over. She knows a ton about baking. Yeah, we're gonna be major league bakers from her around. I'm prompt hours, then we're grabbing up bread to settle things with the mayor and we're going to sprout. We got 4 loaves of bread. Huzzah! The stab of mine. It's breaded. Bread. So much bread. Okay. Anyway. Yay, we helped out. What else do we have? We have Ghostwood, Military Assembly, the brewery. Why not? Feel like I'm missing some things still, but oh well. Still don't have fortune. Okay. So if you're scared to talk to you, it's just try to create out our yeast. Just build them. You're not really sure what purpose it might serve. Sometimes crazy yeast monsters are very broken from the bad and the if they brewed or something they couldn't put down. They could barely control it. You have to stop to it if you want to prevail, It's not really even that strong. That's the sad part. You beat the yeast beast to a pulp. Huzzah. I guess you could say something back to the mayor. You got a half ton of yeast. I wonder what you got. Still know this whole yeast that business doesn't seem to have gone well for you guys. You know, oh geez, are you a bounty hunter? Well, that's the mayor just wants to see you bad. He didn't say anything about hauling you in. Okay, yeah, the yeast is in the revolting pile. So what happened to him? We got bored of bread is all. I know a bit about brewing. We figured if we came back with a couple of kegs, nobody would mind so much. But we stole the yeast. No offense, but it seems like you aren't much of a brewer. Hey. Well, ideally you wouldn't end up with a from this yeast beast. It wasn't my... Okay, well, I guess it was my fault, but I understand what happened. These guys are old, and we didn't clean them properly for it, because we were in a hurry. It's a fraud we're looking at one of them. You figured you could use the extra hops? Yeah. Now, if you're sure you got it figured out, you could set up shop in dirt water. Dang. Small. Ooh. I mean, don't mind if I do. It's almost pure ethanol. How about you? Got arrest for what? Staring about 2 handfuls of yeast? Yes. Sentence for that's what? 3 days in jail? The federal does not have a jail. Right, I'll let you off a warning. Okay, well. I guess we go down to the military cemetery. Arg, about what the heck? A ranting flowing man and the has just burst out of the woods and is riding straight for you. It's only a strange dome-shaped metal hat. Which versus requires an odd protrusion that cracker is intimated with bright blue sparks. He seems upset. Arg. Well, let's try to calm him down and examine his hat. Oh, come up back, court. I'm not caught you. The voice, it speaks. And that's me telling you to court. What's this thing on your head? These bulbs, of course, look a little bit like the stuff my kid brothers always mess with, but more complicated. Nar. Our pop a bright blue flash blinds you momentarily, and when your vision goes, the man's lying still with his eyes rolled all the way up into his head. Eesh, poor guy. Poor him in such a bad brains to have him. You pick up the strange helmet and still care for your pack. Doesn't seem that great. Military cemetery. Not military. Pardon. Look at the gate. Many have stone crosses. Those are graves. I guess military graves. Just all the same in such neat rows. Soldiers? Yeah, when they're dead, the officers make them line up. There's a shovel here. Well, we could always use a shovel, but I guess we can't take that. So when you look around the shed, the caretaker appears to have been in shuriken's duties for quite a while, judged by the dozen cops. So the mayor was right about him having wandered off. Well, let's look at the tools. There's a shovel. But I could always use an extra shovel. Look under the shelf. Like all the chairs owned by one guy, it's used for planting food crumbs underneath it. Scope out the desk. It's got old paint spattered newspapers and features a large collection of tiny charts of paint. There's a drawer of fine tip brushes, a cat and a stack of history books. Check out the flyer center. Oh yeah, the military reenactment enthusiast. Maybe that's where I went. Do I want to go there first? Well, let's go investigate. Oh, right. Well, let's just go now. Because of course there is. Rain of teeth. I was scared which ones are the good ones, but yeah. There's a lot of graves though. Plus you do not touch eternal flame. The cameras roast and weenie over the internal flame. Pretty sure you're not supposed to do that. No, it's good fire, not to wasting it. Gary? Young Amber so in chats with the goblin. Both attitudes toward the whole thing seem to be asking, hey, why not? If they ain't asking why to buy a weenie. Sure. Nice. Okay. I mean, okay. Okay, so still goes with the deal with, but shit, which this one. On the doors are among the rocks and dunes and everything. Scorching doesn't sound you counter a shell. Probably doesn't sound all that strange compared to that. Hold on, before I go into more detail. He somehow hauled a full-size iron pot-bearer stove onto this blistering hot and was cooking something. And then, though you can't tell what it is because all you see is the pan and the pan's fire. Well, then be sure to swear it's literally steaming. For more, he's muttering wildly to himself. Hotter, gotta be hotter, hot, gotta cook, right through. Needs to be hot, hotter. Why does he cook? Gets spatula soup. Not to use that bandage for you, but bad? Not high enough? Not high enough? Better gets spatula soup instead of coke. What? No, it's not true. Yeah, sorry. Jeff runs off into the desert screaming as you watch him go. There's a clang behind you as the door to his stove falls off. The engine is having matter soon. Okay then. Hello, Soldier's voice is here. Oh yeah, right, you probably checked out this place. So which one use the Gravekeeper? Or whatever. Cemetery character here? I'll probably think to fit something about having a day job. Cemetery? No, that's Jeff. Yeah, that's me, the one the other guys tell you. Try to keep it attached because people assume you're a widow if you work in a graveyard. After you to tell you to get back to work because skeletons are wandering around the place and got trapped with the neighbors. I'm not alright, but look, I'm on a real winning streak here. I'll go back once it's over. Oh, looks like I broke your winning streak. God dang, I guess you did. GG. Guys, gotta get back to work. I'll catch you next week. Oh, there we go. I don't have fortune still. Guess who's sleeping? Well, there you go. And then go to work. You just got a new location, a curious abandoned well. Well, let's go stop to investigate it. Yeah, we found a well. Hearing a tiny sound. Is this a high-pitched humming? Me too. Aha, well. A water sounds, but water is not. Well, let's go investigate, shall we? Attach a rope. Climb down. What could be in the well? Why, it looks to be No vibrator technology. Oh. Damn it. Punch cards. Hatata. Stassa. Wow. Well, this is useful. Just let me put in all my cards here to learn all these words. Don't think I have nearly enough punch cards to really learn everything. But maybe this will help us. Anin. Anin. I don't... Okay. Current teleport education facility bucket destination. Education facility. Oh, it's a teleporter. Facility? So I could just have a drone. Pick them up. Okay. That's a thing. It's dark. The hoping he's having. Well, sure. How about the bridge? Yeah, armor. I mean, sure. Why not? Secondary appeal. A battery and some sensor. Ooh. I mean, I wouldn't mind taking one of those if the game would let me. Nope, it's plain. Word device. Professor would be interested in it. Wouldn't he? Wouldn't he? Okay. Auditory nuisance continued. Thanks, just booping. Okay then. I would look up stuff at the same time. My head does not want to deal with that. I'm just gonna go to Ghost World. Ghost houses, real right? A ghost anything except people. You ever seen a ghost cactus once? Yeah, that's one down there in the street too. How does the cactus die for unfinished business? Did not poke enough people? Your first makes a distant quick clap sound on the barroom door, and a ghostly voice comes out of no one. How are you there, fella? New in town? Yeah, I was wondering if I can do business. Tell you have a visit. Oh god, no, not this place. We'll come back. We will maybe come back. Shit, where was I gonna go out, well? We're gonna go somewhere, and now my mind's like, nope. Well, let's go past the dirt water. That's not hurt yet. Nope. 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 I could go to the poker room. Because remember, we could do that. How's that? How does the stage go? Decent. I was gonna go look at the shops outside. See if there's anything in here. A package from Rufus. I guess more being... well, purple arcane oven. But okay. Send a postcard. Portable arcane. Let's see, I'm looking for a brewing company. Sure, why not? Oh hey, it's you, thanks for telling me all this place. Instead of arresting me, or shooting me in the head and then arresting me. I think that's words from getting around. Well, you sure did help me out. I really appreciate the opportunity. Things are going pretty well, not a single yeast monster yet. Well, let's see, what can he get us? Muscle, mysticality, muscle. Okay, well. We should probably drink this. How's that? So there's still one more lock. Well. Okay. And we want to go back to the professor's house. Professor's examining something. Show him the winding object. That annoying winding dome. Well, that is annoying, is it? Hope that goes away when I fix it. So why is it? Well, unless I missed my guess, I find this very handy. How's that? Well, it's for manufacture very fine tools, assuming they're helpful. Otherwise, why bother, right? So, to turn scraps to single-use combat items. It can make a grenade, teleporter, and stuff. I can make assault drone, medical drone, teleport, grenades. Not that great. But hey, it's a thing. Oh, so I forgot to put my stealth, didn't I? So you saw the arcane oven next to the window. As you go to throw the crate away, you notice that there were some beans nestled in the packing too. Hey, more of those. So hey, So this just basically means we can, you know, cook these things while we're here. Did I eat my beans? I can't remember if I did or not. One would assume that I should have, but I didn't. That makes me sad. Because I had to eat the catalogs right. Oh well, at least that's dealt with. Well, let's go back to Breadwinter and some things. Ooh. Ooh. Excellent. Okay. So anyway. And like recovering our yeast? Yep. But that's done. Did you ever got bread back? Yep. We ever find that missing library map? About half of it. Unless we're big about oh well, everyone's supposed to skip the words and just most of the pictures anyway. Mostly just the bottom half of the picture, so that's alright. At least the captures are still there. Oh yeah, I haven't got that loggy permit. You bring oh yeah, the soup and the missing mail. Eh, counter secretary. Well, let's go get the soup. Out, sir. What's that? I like there should still be something here. Oh, what? Go back to the motorway station. We found Chuck's house. Okay, let's investigate Chuck's house. Something about the house makes you suspicious. You can't put your finger on it. The place is perfectly normal. After all, but you can't shake the feeling that there's something very wrong going on here. Maybe you're just being paranoid. Scary, this scary place. There's something creepy about it. It's very quiet. The tree looks like it wants a hug, but I don't recommend that. Or just pretend to be friendly so it can suck your soul out. It's unmarked. There's no name on it or anything. A voice, as you knock on the door, a voice inside calls out, "Come in, it's open. It's always open." The door creaks open and you step inside the house. The interior is an absolute nightmare. The walls go over rusty chains and hooks. Doors are provided of wicked-looking knives and shelves. Men of intimidation and slightly hunched posture grins widely as you enter. His eyes gleaming. Standing near a large puddle of blood on the floor. Hello, my name is Chuck. Welcome to my little blood and breakfast. Your what? Blood and breakfast. I'm sorry, I have a lisp. This makes lewd sound like lewd. A bed and breakfast, I see. People tell me I emphasize words only, and I don't get that at all. Now you've noticed my collection. Yeah, it's dramatic. All belongs to my father, and his father before him they were virtuous, and you? I do a little bit, but not professionally. I broke a family tradition to earn my little blood and breakfast. Okay. Sleepy time and over, right? So much of the blood. But oh no, I can see why you might think that. This is certainly related by blood, but this is tomato soup. Tomato soup, yes, I spent my life. Very clumsy me. I was just getting started cleaning up when you arrived. So excuse me, it's okay. You said you're running a bed and breakfast now. That's why I slurred, yes. Best mailman been by recently? Oh yes, here's my last guest wasn't mailman, such a nice fellow. It's a shame he's no longer with us. Oh, then you mean he just left. I think he'll always be here in spirit. What's on the menu? White sausages and tomato soup. Lots of spatial tea that's rare knockout. Spatial tea? What's the guest for right to sleep? So what kind of sausage did you have? Did you say long form? That's right, I made them longer than the regular part sausages. That way they're more filling. Can I have a look at the guest room? It's in the shower. I'm afraid it's unavailable. My last guest was on checked out. I still need to clean up the mess. Sorry, that's private. That's my blood room. You what? My bedroom. Okay then. Such. It's a Placo lock. These ladies are impeccable. Okay, well. Take a look at the guest. Okay, well then. Never mind, sir, that's the kettle on. The water should be boiled now. You care for a cup of tea? No thanks, I'm good. Chip pours himself a cup of tea and sips that while staring at you. After a bit, he starts to look drowsy. Oh my, I'm coming over all sleepy. Perhaps I should get my blood down for a few minutes. It's been a long day. Please excuse me. What's in the shower? Doesn't look as nearly as horrific down here as you expected. Unless you're particularly horrified by a bed. Oh, missing mail. Missing mail. Oh, not that. Just in case you didn't have lockpicking. Problem is, I already know everything about lockpicking, so. Oh, by blind postcard. She came and saw a mail my purchase. Oh man, thank goodness you found my mail. This mail bag is yours. You haven't been stressed out lately, so I took a day off and rented a room here for a short mini vacation. Charles a great guy. No word, I guess, but a real person. But when it's cooking, it's great. Tomato soup and those great big sausages. His tea did wonders for my insomnia too. Did seem pretty effective. I never forgot my mail bag and wasn't sure where I left it, so I've been able to trace my steps for ages. Thanks for finding me. Sure, no problem. Here we go. Well, that sorted, I guess. It wasn't as bad as we thought it was. Still asleep. Still asleep. Ah, well, we still need to go to Ghost Word. Once I I'll go to ghost word, but oh well. We'll deal with that next time. Hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all and have a nice day.